Hi, this is Adamsaurus again, back with another review for more music no one cares about. So, last week I talked about the album War by Demon Hunter as part of their War and Peace double album set. Here's Peace. We are going to talk about that this week. After taking some time to listen to it and digest it, I'll admit I was expecting something with more ballads. Just from Demon Hunter's catalog, they've always had at least one or two ballads per album. And I was expecting Peace to be primarily composed of ballads, but I was very surprised because it's mostly middle-of-the-road, solidly constructed hard rock songs, and that kind of surprised me. There's only like one or two more ballady tracks on it, so it's actually closer to a standard Demon Hunter album than it is anything else. The album takes itself into a more somber tone with songs such as Loneliness that include a nice piano melody accompanied by churning guitars and lyrical content that's kind of dark and talks about loneliness, obviously. Other notable tracks are the title track Peace, which talks about the struggles of life and just longing for peace in the end. And I think one of the best standout tracks is the single I Don't Believe You, which is a really interesting track about basically just having no trust in what someone says just due to being abused by the world and things of that nature. It's just a very interesting album because there's a lot of stuff on here I wasn't quite expecting. The song, other notable songs that I can think of right now is one which is Rescue Myself, which has a really interesting electronic drum beat mixed with piano, so that's pretty cool. The only track I'm not overly fond of is the fifth track, When the Devil Comes, which is a weird folky, kind of reminds me of like a folk song almost. I don't know, it just doesn't do anything for me. Comparison to War, well, I was expecting this to be more ballady, but it was heavier, which is the inverse of War. I was expecting that to be heavier, but that was more standard Demon Hunter songs. I think they complement each other really well, because they're very much what you would expect from Demon Hunter. Issue being, that could be a bad thing or a good thing, depending on what you're looking for. If you're a fan of Demon Hunter already, you probably like these. I mean, I did, and I'm a fan. So, but if you're looking for something heavier, I recommend looking into, like, I don't know, something heavier. The new Ingested album just came out a little bit ago. That was pretty decent. I might talk about that on here this week. Pandering! If you're not a fan of Demon Hunter, I don't think these will change your mind. They're pretty standard. They don't go in a direction of difference either way. They're not super ballady to the point where it creates something almost gothic, like in the vein of My Dying Bride, which was kind of actually what I was kind of hoping for with this. I don't know why I was hoping that. That was a dumb thing to hope for. And War isn't heavy enough that it goes into a more death metal territory, which, being that Demon Hunter does have a melodic death metal influence, I was actually kind of expecting that. So if you're not a fan, I don't think you'll like these guys. If you're someone who's curious and has never listened to them, if you like more recent Slipknot, Killswitch Engage, Five Finger Death Punch, that kind of thing, give these guys a try. You'll probably like them. And that has been my review on the album Peace by Demon Hunter. I hope you have a great day. Give this video a like, a comment, and a subscribe if you would, and enjoy your day. Bye-bye.